Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Short King's Talk, episode 60. We are your hosts with the most. This is sitting Kelvin. What's good? How you feeling?
It's really weird seeing Kobe right over there in that reflection.
It's
mad creepy.
Yeah, we have more accessories and decorations to our gym. But anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short King's Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. And then follow us on all our personal Instagrams. Mine is Chad. Kelvin is Dr. Sixpack. And follow the gym Instagram again if you're in the Pasadena area looking for some strength training, group classes, and one-on-one. Follow the Instagram at Neo Bootcamp. That's Neo, like in the Matrix. And episode 60 is special because we have our very first guest. We like to introduce Kelvin's shouty, Tracy. Woo!
Hi, everyone.
Woo! How do you feel?
Excited to be here.
Are you nervous?
No, you're not.
I was kidnapped to be here, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
I wasn't told.
He's only here because someone backed out.
Yeah.
We're not gonna name names, but
No, dude. I'm gonna get into it real quick. I'm gonna just say, hey, man, what do you think we're gonna talk about? Like, he's scared to be canceled. We've done this for 1 year. We haven't been canceled. We've done a really good job at not bringing up like topics where we can get canceled.
Also, we're not assholes.
Yeah, exactly. We can talk
regardless.
about anything fun, like whatever you're into. So come on the pod.
Yeah.
But again, Tracy, thank you for being on our first guest in episode 60. There you go. Before we get started, since this is the Q&A episode, I'm gonna start with one question. Are you in love?
No.
Are you in love?
Now that we're done.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you in love?
Define love. Baby,
God, dude.
I mean, yes.
Oh my God, you guys are hella awkward, man. Oh my God, you guys are freaking Dorothy.
All right, podcast over.
Podcast over. Hey, short episode, guys. Thanks you for watching. It's all good.
Subscribe.
No, okay, so we're gonna go through like the few questions that we got on our Instagram, and then friends also send me some questions too. And then again, like since we have Tracy on the podcast, we could also ask her some questions. How are you doing? How's your day?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Cool. Let's go with the first one. I mentioned this on the drop like ask a question post, so I'm gonna ask this again even though you answered it on the comments. This is from your homie Jason. No Saj the sausage. How's Kelvin doing in life?
Life is tough, man. No, we're doing the same shit. You know, we're grinding. We're out here grinding.
There you go.
We're out here trying to not be as poor as we are the previous week, but it's not really working out, but it's all good.
Do you concur? Is he stressing at home?
I feel like he's been very busy.
Yeah, because dude, we just opened this gym last month.
The responsibilities.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have responsibilities, you know. my overhead's still here, so I get to still do stuff. He's stressing. I'm chill mode. It's all good. All right, next question is you don't have to do this because I think this is kind of weird, but this is from my homie Michael. It's like, who can man spread wider? Which I don't know why he asked that.
Probably you.
Probably me. I think that's mobility.
Yeah,
Look at me.
Very flexible.
He does.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Check it out, Michael.
Wait, but can you do the splits?
No, but every year I try and then I just stop. Can you do the splits? Like both, like side and front?
I can do side. The middle is not as good anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not even asking. This guy has like the worst mobility for a PT, man. Like I don't. I feel like you know, as trainers we have to be like physically representative of our jobs,
right?
And then you're like rehabbing people. Like I think the fact that you could just walk is just like, all right.
Hey, most therapists are overweight, man.
Dang.
They are really unfit. And they don't look like they even stepped into the gym, but that's another topic for another day.
All right. So I'm gonna go into questions that my other friends, Leanna and Michael, shout out to y'all. This is a question that we can all discuss, or that both of you can discuss, because you know I'm far from this realm of topic. So I want to ask you, Tracy, what are your thoughts on natural versus lab grown diamonds? Like, is there a difference? Is there any significance?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question, natural versus lab grown diamonds, correct?
Yeah.
So honestly, I think growing up, family always said natural.
Okay.
That was like what was taught, but I didn't know what the difference between natural or lab until Kelvin explained it to me. And when you look at it, at the same time, I think it's more rare to have a really beautiful natural diamond.
Yeah, and more expensive.
Like mined. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
mined.
Mined diamond. Like
Yeah.
you find that shit in the mines.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
African kid from
touched by Sierra Leone kids.
Yeah,
We've seen the movie.
Blood Diamond, Leonardo DiCaprio.
We've seen the movie.
Yeah. So like for me, I want the pretty diamond, but
Okay.
I rather have a lab grown diamond that's like, what are the different grading? Like VS2.
But it's just like
whatever.
for lab, you could
You
make
can
it
customize
exactly how you want it rather than
Yeah.
just mining hundreds of thousands of diamonds and trying to
Yeah.
just pick between the ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but composition wise, because we talked about
Same
this
thing.
on the
Yeah.
Valentine's Day episode, like a lab and a natural diamond are the same.
Exactly the same.
Is that just one made in lab and then one's just compressed by nature?
And it's a strategy to kill the competitors because there are only two big diamond companies in the world that
Okay.
own literally everything, right?
Okay.
They're like the Pepsi and Coke
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
okay.
diamond world, right? So one of the guys on top actually created the lab grown diamond process
Oh,
to
okay.
undercut his competitor. So he's
Oh.
trying to drive that shit down to the ground,
Right.
to take over the entire market share.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Interesting.
a titan battle right now. We're consumer. We're just like, oh, chill. We could get a
cheaper
cheaper stone.
diamond.
Looks tight.
Yeah.
That's why in lab grown diamonds they have to
Yeah.
stamp it.
Oh.
That way, when your jeweler looks at it, because there's no other way to distinguish the
Yeah, yeah.
difference, so they have to look at that little stamp saying, "Hey, not
Got you.
natty."
Yeah. So for you,
Yeah.
like, did that matter? Like, at any point, I guess within the last like 5 to 10 years of thinking about wearing a ring?
Well, for me, before I was always team natural or
Okay.
mine diamond.
Yeah.
But nowadays,
Closer. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You're
then
good.
now I'm more team lab, and I love my lab diamonds.
So you have a lab diamond, and like that didn't like whatever like you weren't discontent with the
No.
fact that
I think once you see it, it looks the same.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this though: is it just because you got proposed that it doesn't matter? Because I feel
I mean, I can go either way. I've seen friends and family who have the real diamond, but it's not as shiny.
They're both real. It's just not.
No, I know.
Or like the natural mine diamond.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's kind of like not as shiny, and they're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they explain the grading where
Yeah.
it's very rare to get the super shiny one.
Yeah.
Versus well, for me, I'm like, oh, as long as it's a good diamond that's like super
Oh.
shiny, that's what I was drawn to.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
I'm only
What?
saying this because like a lot of people are not blinded, but like they more commemorate the bliss of finally getting engaged rather than like the type of diamond or the type of ring.
Yeah.
Because like everyone should look back at the Valentine's Day episode. So Tracy didn't know at all that she was gonna get proposed to. Like, so Kelvin picked out everything. He did all the research
he did
on his
everything.
own. Yeah, because there are like some couples who talk about it. Like, oh, if we're at the point where, marriage is on the table, like, you should go pick out a ring, get fitted, blah, blah, blah. There was no conversation like that at all. You didn't know anything.
No.
Was there any, like, let me ask this, was there any notion when he, like, proposed that?
No.
Really none?
No, we were together for 11 plus years, and I was like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And then he proposed to me on my best friend's 30th birthday.
That's fine.
It's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did good.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love my ring. I just don't have it on right now.
Were you, like, asking time to time, like, hey, is it going to happen? We've been together for a minute.
I think I stopped asking after year 7. I was like, if it happens, it happens. If not, it's cool.
Okay. So, and then secondary question to this follow-up is, for I guess you, Kelvin, or if you are also shopping for rings, just, being a princess or something, what's a fair budget on engagement rings, right? Because like I hear like it should be like 3 months your salary.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, which is like no.
In this economy, depends on how much money you got.
Yeah.
How much money you got? Are you a homeowner, right?
What's the minimum? What do you think the minimum that you should spend on an engagement?
I don't know, I have like I know happy couples that spend under $1,000 on
Yeah.
the ring. They just wanted something symbolic. Right? I know I have rich clients who don't even have a wedding ring. they never got married. They did like courthouse, no ring at all. You know?
Yeah.
So like it depends on how much you value the ceremony.
My tall client is like that. Like he's not into jewelry. Like got married, just don't wear it.
They're like, well, instead of this ring, how about a car? And they're like, okay. And then she got a Porsche. So like, you know, like shit like that. You know, like it depends how much you value. I think
you gotta ask for different things.
I know.
From like what I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but like from all the girls I hear that really value like, it needs to be lab, it needs to be like mine, it needs to be too much salary. They're usually broke. Like they really have nothing going on with their lives. They don't have that conversation with their, you know, future husband saying, hey, I want to build a family, I want to have a house, I want to have all these things before this ring. They just look at, okay, I need the biggest rock you can afford, so I could show it to my friends on Instagram. Like,
so more immediate intent rather than proactive.
You know, like because it, you know, that ring devalues, like no matter how much they, you know, say diamonds are worth, it's you know, the value is not there after you know, a certain amount of time, right? So for people who are more successful later on in life, here's a trend that I see, and research shows this too. Like, you know, they delayed their gratification where they push that ring out, versus because, you know, in your 20s you're kind of broke, right? So like you just like, let's say your future husband just got a job, right? He's making like maybe 50K or something like that. Would you really ask like $10,000 of that for a ring? Like 2 months salary? That's insane, right? You can put that towards an apartment, moving out. Like there's so many other things you can do,
different asset,
rather than buying for that. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, for me, my budget was like under 10,000. Which I think is like very feasible. That's like a super substantial number. But like in relation to my income at that time, that was a little, very little at that time, not anymore.
So, I will also comment. So like the room I'm staying at now, the person who lived there before also proposed. He's married now. He actually left his receipt. I know you're watching or listening to this. He actually left his receipt in the desk that I use now of the ring that he got. And I'll say it's a very fair amount. I'm not going to say the actual number because I don't want to get your business out. I'll tell you like outside of the camera. But for you, Tracy,
are you going to blackmail him?
No, he's happy. He's married.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm that way nicer than you. I'm Filipino, man. You know, but for you, Tracy, like, you know, I'm pretty sure you've had conversations with your gal pals. Like, has any girl ever like talked about like, oh, if I want to be engaged, I want the ring to be this amount, or I want the ring to like be this many carats, I want it lab, like etc. like that? Have you ever had any type of conversations like that?
I did, but I feel like there's two types of girls out there. There's ones who have what they want, the size, everything down to the T. Then there's someone like me who I'm like, well, I just want it pretty. And whatever the guy wants to pick, that's out of his heart. But one thing though, I was trying to figure out, where did that 3-month salary come from? I have no idea. But I think
feel like it's an old tradition. TV. It's a super old tradition.
TV, probably. Like a lot of chick flicks and stuff too.
Because back in the day, your jewelry is what, like if you got lost at sea and you died, or like you just died randomly, that's how they bury you.
What do you mean?
They take that jewelry that, like, let's say you got murdered, right, or something, you're outside the road. They take your jewelry and they take that money to bury you, right? So that's where some of the value came from. It's like 3 months worth. It's enough of a ring where you can get buried and have a grave.
That's what Morgan Freeman does. I don't know if you know that. So his earrings are $500,000 each, so it's $1 million total. And it's like if he ever passes somewhere random, that can go into all the expenses.
Yeah, it's an old tradition.
Whoa, okay. Good to know. But yeah, like what have your gal pals have said about, like, in terms of like, oh, I want a price, or I want strictly natural or something? Like, what are their opinions that you can discuss? Obviously, you want to keep.
I feel like private. A lot of my gal pals have an idea of what they want. They want the mine. They want a certain size. They have all the different like clarity of the rings, and they would want to bring their fiancés or boyfriends to.
What's the highest number you heard?
The highest number?
Yeah, like borderline crazy.
Like,
give me the highest.
Like $50,000.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Follow-up question. Is that girl single?
No.
Oh, poor guy. Damn it.
$50K for a ring? Yeah. He has to at least be making like $500,000 to be like.
More than that, probably.
But to at least still justify. 3 times salary though, that just means like you make like 16.
Yeah, but then after taxes, that means you're clearing like $500,000.
Life expenses.
Yeah, you're clearing $500,000.
Yeah, so to comfortably pay for a $50K ring is like $500,000 like yearly income. That's weird. And then Leanna also brought up another question, like, were you just strictly set on diamond? Like, what if it was a different rock? like a gemstone or something else?
Oh, I was dead set on a diamond.
So you're dead set on diamond. So you already knew like.
Yeah, and the other gemstones are harder to like the color grading is completely different. So you learn one system and I'm like, you know what, just because like you know, for diamond, it's not just for engagement ring, right? Like it's for other stuff, other jewelry you want to buy. Like maybe I want grills one day, Charles, and I want diamonds.
I want grills too.
Yeah. So like
I only want bicuspids though.
Yeah. You want the Kanye titanium shit?
No. I don't want to replace my teeth.
No. Can you take it off or no? It's permanent.
What?
His?
Yeah, it's permanent.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So originally,
dang, I didn't know that.
Kanye just got rid of his bottom 4 and replaced it with diamond teeth. Yeah. And then like last year, he replaced like the whole front, and then got the steel, like whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Okay. So that's permanent.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like mine, but whatever he has.
Yeah. But the grading system or learning the whole refractoring thing, like it's just if I just want to stick to one thing, so it's easier. I feel like most people will want diamond. That seems like it's a clear color, you can match with anything, you know. It's
exactly.
It's shiny, it's drippy,
it's timeless. You know, I got it. Did you ask him the price after?
No,
you said yes. Oh, you just
no.
It's like
it's okay. You can upgrade me later.
Dang. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, technically, wedding bands are supposed to be like cheaper, right? Or
I don't know. I already have mine.
Yeah, I already got her wedding band.
But it's supposed to be cheaper than the engagement, right? I don't know how this works.
It's supposed to be cheaper.
Right.
And it was.
Is it matching?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not gonna do like the silicone, just the band.
Yeah, I need something for the gym where I could just rip off if needed.
Yeah. Because personally, like I'm not a ring person, so neither. Like I just don't.
Do you wear any rings?
No. Even though I have one, but I don't want to wear it. It's just not my swag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable.
Yeah. But if I do have a ring, I want, if you ever watch the Confessions Part 2 music video, like Usher has like a
fidget
spinner ring, but it's all like bedazzled out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take that one. But that looks hella fat.
Noted.
Just to do that. Just do that. To all my future shouties out there. There you go. All right. Follow-up questions. Like this is Leanna's husband, Michael, asked me, and this like pertains to the bodybuilding show that I just did yesterday. I don't know why he asked this, but was there any backstage drama with the other contestants at the comp, or is everyone pretty chill? Everyone was pretty chill. I feel like, typically, like, there's no...
It's a small, local show.
There's no animosity. Who's like, I have a better body than you?
It wouldn't be like that, but like there is drama when you get to the higher level.
The pro levels?
Yeah, because like even like spacing, like you guys kind of bumped into each other a little bit when you did front and double by.
Yeah.
So there's like instance on the Olympia where they bump and then they got like into it, like they bumped in front.
Really?
Yeah, because like the spacing matters a lot.
Yeah.
Like where you're placed, it's it determines your placing sometimes, right? So
because I did that to the guy that won.
Yeah.
And then
I just like, space it out.
Yeah, I said my bad, and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's cool, bro."
Yeah.
Like it was
but
fine.
Like, it's like a small local show. People are more wholesome and shit. Yeah.
And the other question he asked is, did the posing classes I took taught me how to properly clench my booty cheeks? Which, hey man, it's kind of sus. I'm just gonna say that. Shout out to my posing coach, Young Shadows, Christian Herrera. Yeah, I did 5 sessions. He didn't technically teach me how to clench my booty cheeks, but he just taught me how to get into position, which I realized if you automatically get into a certain position, you're already kind of flexing or stretching a certain area, and you only have to focus on like 2 areas. Like for example, front double bi, I only had to focus on flexing my quads and then my biceps, and everything else was just relaxed.
Yep.
And it was fine. Yeah, but since you might compete soon, would you compete? Would you do bikini?
I would.
Not anytime soon. I'm not pressuring you.
I would only if I know that I can at least place top 3 or something.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I get that. Like I feel like
I don't want to be like thanks for
the participation medal.
There were a few guys in his group that was like,
yo. No, there was a dude that was on the stage. Dude did not look like he worked out at all.
There was like 2 people.
Yeah. No, but the one, the chubbier one.
Yeah.
And
he let me use his bands.
No. There's two kind of like school of thought about that, right? Like people are like, oh, it's good that people want to get up there to improve their self-confidence.
Yeah,
right?
and exposure.
But it's also I guess at a higher level, people get mad because it's insulting to the other competitors that they're even on stage with them. They're like, it's like some guys who doesn't even give a shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine doing like, you're like in the Olympic qualifier for the track and field, right? And just some dude who never ran in his life, just like on the freaking thing with you. Like, I'd be kind of mad too. Because these guys, like, I mean, you did a prep, right? It's not the easiest thing in the world, right? It's a lot of discipline, you know.
No cheat meals.
No cheat meals. It takes, a lot of time, a lot of money invested to get on the stage, right? And then some jackass is just up there like, whatever.
I will say though, I felt way better prepping for this than my powerlifting.
Because you had more time.
Yeah.
You didn't try to do a suicide water cut. You didn't have 4 weddings.
I did a water cut. No, I had 8 weddings last year. Yeah. So far next year is only y'all. So you guys better not like mess me up. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to compete in powerlifting before theirs. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not 2?
Who's to say?
You might have another one 2 weeks after mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My invite is that?
I think so.
Oh.
The stuff hasn't came out yet, but.
Oh. Yeah. I'll wait till that's confirmed.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, thanks. I guess so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to take that back.
Congrats to Sid, though.
Yeah, he won his second place. I think he should have played.
Hold on. Okay. I think I did pretty well, like physique wise.
You did.
Okay. I'm already
Your posing
built.
was better.
Yeah. Shout out to my coach.
Yeah, it was. Your transitions were much more fluid. I would say that than other people. Yeah.
Okay.
But this man
this
man's a fool.
This is the most debatable part. Okay, so basically it starts with the comparisons, and then we walk off stage, and then it's routines. And then I didn't know that people who competed in a different division prior don't have to repeat their routine, so they didn't have to do it. So I had to do it because I only competed in one division. But before we walked off after comparisons, I hit the Fortnite floss. Anyway, it's because he said it a couple of days ago.
I didn't do it. I was just joking.
I didn't know you get knocked off points for that.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
I don't know if that's really...
Well, the thing is...
Compared to the guy who won first.
No, the thing is, like, you could tell who they were who they're favoring by them switching you guys' spot, because you were out in the center first, and then they immediately swapped you to like the first place position. Okay, right, which is what the Korean guy was. Yeah, and then after a while they swapped the Korean guy, which wasn't that great, with the winner, right? Yeah, and then they kept swapping you. They swapped you and the winner one more time. Okay, so you were in the winner's spot for the entire time, and mind you, this show was weird. They had this motherfucker turn a quarter turn. Dude, like it was like 4 quarter turns. Yeah, they were just like
my ass and my butt cheeks were like.
There was one pose that he didn't do great on, which was the crab most muscular.
I sucked at that. Was like
he didn't flex his abs.
That was one of the last poses I was taught.
The other guy was a little bit leaner, but Sid's back was probably 3 times the size of his back. Like it was not even close. Like the back shots were not even close. So I don't know. But the other thing is
debatable.
The other competitors, there was like a gym, the local gym that kind of sponsored and is super tight with that community. They brought like 15 motherfuckers to a 60 people show, so they were like 25% of the thing. So maybe there's some little politic there, but it's all good. He's happy with his placing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
It was fun. Would you do another one?
Probably not. Not anytime soon. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, would you eventually do another one? You wouldn't be novice, and you'd be the open.
Yeah, you can get first place.
I don't know. I've seen the
open dudes are
the open like they're like serious, because the thing is that I don't train specifically hypertrophy, and we talked about this already. All right, I know that like the weight training that I do already suffices like the muscle stimulation of it, but I didn't really train arms until I lost this bet. So since December of last year, I started actually training shoulders, biceps, and triceps. I never actually did that. All shoulders technically, but everything I did was just to get stronger. Yeah. But it still gave me muscle stimulation everywhere. Right. So it was still like that.
Because they're one and the same, man.
Exactly. It's the
same shit. Yeah.
They're not separate. Yeah. So stop thinking that, Charles.
Okay. What about? I know you won't do one anytime soon. If you have to do it again, another one, right? Okay. Would you still compete in bodybuilding, or would you do physique? Board shorts.
If I have to be real honest, I think because I already bought the thong, I do bodybuilding.
But you could also do class. You know the other
Wait, so you like the thong?
Yeah.
You were the only one on stage that wore it, though.
Hold on, hey, my coach gave me the link to buy the thong, okay? I didn't choose.
No, the other guys weren't in bodybuilding attire. They were in classic physique posing trunks.
So they were all competing in something else beforehand?
No, there was no classic.
Yeah, there's no classic for that one.
Okay.
So they were technically not wearing the right stuff because his stuff shows the butt cheeks. Theirs didn't.
No one else.
They were like speedo-y.
Yeah.
So if you had to do it again, would you do classic, which is less revealing?
No, I would probably stick to bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just because I have the thong already.
Only because you feel comfortable in it?
No. Nah. My last posing session was Halloween, and I wore the thong for that session. Like, I have to practice in full.
Yeah.
And then I guess I didn't wear it right, and then my coach just brought the side up to my hip, and it just I was like, okay. He goes, yeah, you have to show the butt cheeks. I'm like, okay. that was it. It wasn't that bad seeing me in a thong, right?
No, it was cool.
I think you hyped it up. You made it extra weird.
Yeah, you just made it weird.
You made it extra weird, and I was like, am I supposed to look away or whatever? But
you are supposed to man, you're not supposed to look at the ding dong. What the hell you do?
I was taking pictures.
And honestly, between 24-hour fitness locker room and being in the medical field, I've seen a lot of dicks unwillingly, so it's a thong doesn't really phase me.
That's true.
However, this dude did get molested because they usually give you a face mask or some kind of small drape when they spray tan you.
I did it butt naked.
This dude's sprayer was an old lady.
Yeah,
just told him to raw dog it. Just fucking just.
Dude, yeah.
Did you cover it with your hand or no? You
no.
were just.
No, she was just
where were your hands up?
No, she positioned my hand so she can get it everywhere. Told me to rotate and stuff, but then basically it was a small body tent, and then I just went in just my trunks, and then she goes, "Those have to go off too." I'm like, okay. So I went down. I was like, "It's cold."
Oh, you bent over?
Not I didn't bend over butt cheeks in front of her. I bent over if she was right there, I bent over like this, and then she had a little bucket thing to put my posing trunks, and then she just started spraying me. But she sprayed my dick. Yeah. So the skin color that you see me
that's weird
on stage was also my dick.
That's weird. And then you said everyone that day also got wronged. Yeah.
Why did you ask them?
No, yeah, because one of the people in my category got his tan Friday, and I asked him hey, were you naked when you got tan? He goes, yeah. I'm like,
you know that's how you remember the USC gymnastics team with the doctor that was sexually assaulting everyone?
Yeah.
That's how it came out, right?
Yeah.
Because one of the athletes or girls hey, did you guys get a exam like that? And they're like, yeah. Wait, were we not supposed to? So that's how it starts, man. You could go around. Hey, you guys also get your
she
dick
wasn't
sprayed.
Sus though.
That's weird.
I'm just gonna say that.
Did it move with the air pressure or no?
I wasn't looking.
Why would you ask that?
I don't want to be
Is it moving? Is it moving?
No, I just followed what she said. I had to rotate my arms.
Were you terrified of getting an erection?
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't have your phone with you, man.
I did I had my phone in my hand, and I just set it to the side, and then that's why immediately once I was done, I texted you. I'm like, you bitch. Yeah. You're I got tan butt naked. Yeah, all over it. And then she had
it's not my fault.
I had to get in her thigh. She goes oh, lift your knee up to the side. So I go.
It's not my fault you didn't follow protocol. The fuck?
She didn't say anything.
I think she was just lazy because it does take some time to set up.
Put it on a sock. Yeah.
Oh, it's a little loincloth thing.
I guess. I don't know. Whatever. All right, that's it for my end of the questions. Do you guys have any questions on your end? Do you have questions?
I just asked two or three.
What question?
I asked you 3 questions in the row just now. Would you do it again? Would you? How do you feel being diddied by a old white lady?
Would I? No.
You won't do it again?
No, I don't think.
No. I mean, you're focusing on your powerlifting meet.
Yeah. Never say never, but not anytime soon. Okay. I don't want to compete again next year.
Did you enjoy being on stage?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. See?
I did because I invested so much in it.
Yeah.
Because again, although it was a bet, I don't care. I'm fully committed. My word is bond. So if anyone, if I lose a bet, if I make a pinky promise or anything, I'm gonna follow through with it, no matter what. Charles. So yeah, it was cool. It was a fun experience, you know, something super different. And I understand that I have somewhat of a physique, so I'm like, all right, let me just get this out of the way. So it's fine.
Did you spot us right away from the crowd?
Yeah, immediately. The moment I walked out and I turned, I'm like, there they are. I'm like,
I was trying so hard not to laugh. I was like, fuck, I won't make him laugh.
I know, just, hey, you might be able to make me back you.
Wait, you looked up a couple of times. Was it because you're trying to avoid eye contact with Kelvin?
No, because like I knew you had to smile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like a big thing. Like you have to look like you're enjoying like posing.
Yeah.
So like you get in the pose and then you have to smile.
Yeah.
I just kept staring at the camera. You guys just happen to be to the right of that.
Okay.
So that So at least like whenever we get professional photos, again, thank you for paying for it.
Of course.
Like I'm looking at the camera. Yeah, so I could look nice, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Photoshop like my PP though. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm more looking forward to the
video, right?
The routine video because I want to post that.
Yep.
Did you see it though?
Oh, I saw the one he recorded, which was pretty good. What did y'all think? Okay, what did you think? Like,
it was cool. I was looking at your transitions. I was like, "Oh, those are smooth."
Yeah.
On beat. The other guys were terrible.
Yeah. The other people were like shaking and they couldn't hold their pose. So I was like worried because it was very cold in that auditorium. I was wondering if it was because they were all very cold and just nervous at the same time from like stage fright.
Didn't know how to flex because he invested like $500 on posing. Like, other people just probably watched the YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I realized. Like, I like the fact that I invested in someone who knows like the lay of the land with bodybuilding. That it was way worth it. That I knew exactly how to get in position.
Yeah,
what to feel.
This was clowning on me when I did posing sessions.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Okay. One, I still have a picture of it. You have one where you do like fucking this with your hand.
Oh, wait, you didn't do that. You didn't do one.
No, it's not the mandatories.
Oh.
That was just for funsies.
Yeah.
That's not part of the mandatory.
It was cool that you did floor work though.
Yeah.
What's floor work?
Like you were on the you were like on.
No, because Charles did it. That was a.
Yeah. So that was for Charles.
Oh, I see. Because no one else did. I was like, oh, okay, that's different.
Because I lost the bet to Charles. His pose when he did a bodybuilding show was the Atlas. So I was like, I have to incorporate that. Yeah. That was the only thing I had planned. I literally made that routine a week before the show.
Oh, you didn't pay your coach to make your routine?
No.
He just
helped me finesse the transitions.
Yeah.
The only two things he added to it was like when I opened my arms up wide before the hands on hip most muscular, and then after the kneeling Arnold to like go up and then like do that, and then go up to abs and thighs. Yeah, but everything else was me.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
Did they mess up your song? Is that why you had to have them redo it again?
They started like because my routine was on a beat.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So they started on the second line. So I asked them to repeat it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh no, did Sid miss it? Or
technically, like I could have started with there, but then that means I started with a back double by. Yeah. If I started where they started, it would have been a back lat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was it. Yeah. I spent an hour like making that routine. I watched 3 routine videos. I watched C-Bum's 2024 and 2023 routine, and then some random European guys, and I'm just like, got it.
Good job though.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it.
How's your trophy doing?
Cheap as fuck, dude. That thing's hella cheap. Like the second place plaque is just like a double stickered on, and I lost it bringing it here.
WNBF, bro. You guys charge how much for these fucking contests? You can't get better double sided tape.
And,
come on, man.
When you lost it twice now.
I did.
Yeah.
80 for the membership and like 120, 130.
It's kind of like Disneyland, right? People want to get their value out of it, so they compete in like every fucking category.
I didn't know you could.
You could.
I didn't know that.
But it's also very tiring. Can you imagine posing for 4 different categories?
I thought I could handle it. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. I feel like posing isn't as strenuous as powerlifting.
Oh yeah, I mean there's CNS fatigue is.
Yeah, exactly.
Wild.
It's just like holding it and get fucking 4 quarter turns. I'm like,
I don't know why they made you do the fucking
I'm just like
368
I was like quarter turn. Yeah. I was like, okay. I'm like, go a fucking different pose, man. I was freaking suffering. I was like, God, dude, like, just please call a different pose. Like, this sucks. I was like, it's good. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. But you look really happy though.
Yeah, because I had to smile.
Yeah. You're the only one that smiled the whole time.
I had to.
Yeah.
Because
No,
The other ones were like
the Crimson Chin.
Who's the Crimson Chin?
The Korean dude. That his facial expression was fucking me up, dude. He was just like,
really?
Yeah.
He was mewing.
Yeah.
no, that's just his
He was
face. Don't
No, he was trying to flex super hard,
Oh, that one?
and he didn't want an awkward face, so he did a fucking. It looks like, one of those close-up SpongeBob frames when they're like goofing off, and it's like hella whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I practice every day. I practice getting into position as quickly as possible and correctly, and then I practice smiling.
Was there something that you didn't expect that happened other than being
tan naked?
Besides
like
that.
when you're on stage.
Yeah.
When I was on stage,
Because I'm sure you had a mental map of what was gonna go on, and like a scenario. Like with anything like different when you stepped out, you're like, oh shit, I didn't know how to do that.
I didn't know you had to do so many quarter turns. Everything else was pretty rudimentary. Every pose
Just as expected.
Yeah. Like me and my coach went through every single pose, and that was fine. I was like the one thing I was most worried about was like I suck at flexing my quads and my hamstrings. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do the best, just fucking clean team. Yeah. And then just like flex it as hard as I can.
How do you flex it?
You keep your knees slightly bent.
For which one?
To accentuate your quad.
Yeah. So basically, you're supposed to tilt your hip back, and then you grab the floor, and then you corkscrew your thighs out.
Yeah.
So then that that's for your thighs, and then
when you just do like a leg extension, your quads are so contracted they become smaller. They look smaller.
Yeah.
So you kind of spread them out.
So
it's hard to explain. You just gotta roll your feet.
Yeah.
out
So
a
if
little
you're
bit.
like this, you just like kind of like go like that,
and
while
then
your feet stuck
and then
to
you
the floor.
relax just a little bit to make it spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not necessarily like flexing hella hard, just enough to just push it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, and then to flex your hamstring, that's the hardest part because I'm only good to flex the lower one because of my deadlifts. But my upper hamstring was so hard. So basically, like my coach just told me, just pretend your leg curling something super heavy, but you can't like lift it up at all. I'm just like, I'm trying.
Like sticky feet.
Yeah.
Like dragging your feet back.
I'm trying. It's very hard. I was like, oh shit. There's that, and then the 1 foot forward for abs and thighs. Like because I couldn't get not this one. I couldn't get this muscle. I was like, come on. Like, let's fucking try.
Do you have a newfound respect for bodybuilders now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
because your homie Kelvin competes, right?
Yeah. I kind of have a little respect for it because it's just not me. Like, I'm not really into bodybuilding, but I think the competitive aspect of it, I'm like, okay. I think if you're in a category with people who are also taking it very seriously, then I think that's where you have to really like dial in.
Yeah.
Because my category was very half and half. You know, people were just in there for the experience, and people like lack of training or whatever. And then one old guy. But shout out to him, he was really nice. Yeah. He was like let's fucking do this. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. It's fine. Were y'all there for like the old people?
We were there for the Masters
men's
bikini.
The
bikini.
Master.
Well, we walked in right when the Masters men's physique finished.
We saw them get
the big
their
black guy.
Yeah, we saw them get the awards.
And then we were there for the pro bikini.
Okay.
And then the Masters men's physique, which was like really sad. It was like one dude who was like clearly trying to get a pro card. Yeah. And then two just old dudes just trying to check off their list.
Yeah, I was just checking off my list.
No, but like he missed his card because there wasn't enough competitors.
Okay.
So he prepped for the show, and then there's only 3 dudes who showed up, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Because now he has to do another one.
Yeah, which is apparently like 2 to 3 weeks later. Yeah, for a lot of people.
That's not too far.
Yeah, but like
I think that one's in Vegas.
You don't know how the class is, right? Like this one, he was an easy win, right? But maybe the next one, there's like some like amateur C-ball.
No, but my thing is that is smiling required because that guy didn't smile at all.
Which guy?
The master, the one that was trying to
get
it.
He won. He just had a death face.
Yeah, he had the death face.
Because he was so lean. No, he was smiling.
He was smiling?
Yeah, that's just his smile. Yeah. He smiled a little bit, but like he was so lean, his face was sunken in.
Yeah. But the whole purpose, like you just have to look like you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So you could like, you can move, I don't know.
Yeah.
But smiling is like the usual one. Smiling like with teeth or without teeth. I tried the without one, like practicing here. I was just like, can't do it.
Well, in backstage, were there any moment when you were like just looking at the other competitors and just comparing?
A little bit.
And be like, I got this.
Because debut bodybuilding was before mine, and then when I looked at their number and I saw them, I'm just like, okay, I'm good. And then there was one like shorter Asian guy that was like hella jacked. Like he was just practicing his posing ahead of time. Also, this fool ate rice cakes with ketchup.
Oh man.
I was all like,
I mean, you could be onto something.
I was like,
no, that's how
Have you
you
tried?
peak though.
Yeah.
That's how
Really?
you're supposed to.
Carbs and sugar?
Yeah, that's how you peak.
so
The ketchup is the sugar?
Because
the ketchup has hella sugar.
Yeah.
It's
That dude's
Salty.
probably open bodybuilding.
No,
yeah.
sugar.
He's open, right? That guy.
Yeah, he's
Probably,
open.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
open light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was like waiting for him to show his number. 'Cause I was like, yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, this guy, no, he's like
built. Yeah.
fully built, hella shirt, like veins everywhere, like the striations on his shirt. I was like, holy shit. And then I was just like, come on, let me see that number, let me see that. And I saw him like, yeah. And then I just saw others. But then, okay, so that Korean guy, he's the only one that didn't pay for the spray on tan.
Oh, he did
His
himself.
girlfriend, who also like was wearing the same Essentials hoodie as I was, did the lotion on, and it was terrible.
Yeah. Splotchy. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like getting all on, like just using the spray for touch ups.
You could tell when he did his back pose because it was obscuring some of the definition. It was just hella
I thought
handprints.
he just probably got it a couple of days before or something.
No, he did it the
No.
morning of.
Yeah.
Because he competed in 2 other categories before the one with me.
Mm.
Yeah, he did debut, and then he did debut physique.
So the lesson here is don't cheap out, man. Pay the what, $100?
85.
85? Yeah, man.
85 for 10. It's cool. And, you know, just show this lady your dick or vagina, like, and then it's all good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Was I uncomfortable? Kinda.
Yeah.
Was I cold? Extremely. It was very bad. No, other than that, I was just making friends. I was just like, hey, what's up, man? You know, I was just being nice.
Yeah.
The women were like super social. Like, oh, is this your first meet? I was about to imitate a Russian accent because she was Russian. I was like, yeah. I
Was she
like,
cute?
She was alright.
Were there any cute girls there?
Yeah.
The one that I like pointed out.
Oh, that's it?
I think like she's the only one I thought was cute.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, there was one that was she was a worker. She was like the one handing out. Well, she looked cute in her car, and then she walked out, and then I was just like, never mind.
Did you talk to the girl that was cute?
No.
Why not?
That's weird because people are trying to get in the zone for
Yeah,
competing.
exactly.
You don't go, hey, what's up? What's your WhatsApp?
WhatsApp?
Yeah.
She's not Chinese.
Oh, you're right. She's Mexican. what do Mexicans use?
Instagram, dude.
There's no like fucking like Instagram with the accent or some shit.
Instagram.
Oh man.
No, man.
Mexicans use WhatsApp.
Wait, but she competed
The ones
before
from
you
Mexico.
did, though.
Huh?
She competed before you did.
Yeah, she did.
Then you
one
could
of
have
the
talked to her
bikinis.
beforehand.
When?
After.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, technically, I
mean,
could have. Like,
so
to
he'll
say
be
good
in the
shit.
zone, like fucking trying to think about his ops.
I wasn't really in the zone. I was more like, fuck, I'm cold.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the division before me to go so that I can just start doing push-ups to get a pump. I was thinking of that, and then I practiced my routine twice. And that was it. Because the hardest part, like, my routine was, like, pretty easy. The hardest part was getting to kneeling Hercules up into, like, whatever the fuck you call this. Yeah, I couldn't, like, yeah. So, yeah. That was, like, the only part. If I can get that, everything else was just fine. So, yeah. Not everyone was pretty nice. No one was really a dick. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't feel like there's no animosity in bodybuilding.
No,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the women were super. There was like this one chick that was like, oh my god, you're gonna kill it. It's good. She had like super high energy. And yeah.
Did she say that to everybody, though?
Yeah.
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 That's nice.
She was really nice. Nothing was really awkward, you know? Everyone was in their thongs. A lot of rice cakes. A lot of people eat rice cakes. I ate a Twix. I shared it with someone. And then oh man, okay, like it's a good thing he follows the fitness account and not my personal account, so he doesn't know like this podcast exists. I was being super nice, and then he competed in debut men's physique, and he goes, man, dude, like I'm kind of nervous. Like, you think I'm pretty good? I'm like, yeah. He wasn't.
Liar.
Hey man, I was being supportive. Like, yo, hey man, you're gonna kill it. Just have fun out there. It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
love.
Also, like everywhere else, no one expected me to be 31. Everyone said,
How old was everyone else?
The 20s, right?
Yeah.
Like late 20s, early 20s?
There was only
novice 20s.
there was only two people I talked to. Like one was 24, the other was 27. I don't know what the old guy was. Yeah, there was another guy who did like physique, and he was like 34. I'm like, yeah, 30s club, bro. Let's fucking go. And I was like, dude, like I wouldn't expect you to be in your 30s. I'm like, I'm Asian. It's fine. Yeah, that's about it. Cool. Any other questions about my body?
Just heard something because
I know
they talk about us all the time.
Exactly.
We already did what 5 Q&As.
That's true.
So far.
Well, what
They already
questions
know
do we have
everything
for Tracy? I
Ask
don't know.
her best friend.
Who's your best friend?
That's guy.
Who's your girl best friend?
My sister.
Hey, dude.
Who's your girl best friend who's not related to you?
Mimi Tai.
Damn.
Who's your girl best friend who's not related to you, who's not Viet?
Who's not me? Bianca.
What the hell? That's like,
And Jacinda.
why are you like pigeonholing?
Never mind.
She's playing it safe, guys. She's playing it safe. And you're on fit. Okay, let me ask this. Like, since you like obviously have been following the pod since episode 1, what are your thoughts on like some things that either we could talk about or we can improve just in general? Because obviously we just kind of shoot the shit and just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think is something that we can do?
He's asking us why haven't we gone viral? Why are we so boring?
Yeah.
What do people want to see that we're not
Would
putting
you
out?
enjoy a third anime episode?
I don't watch anime though, so that's the wrong person to ask. But I feel like the thing that people who do watch you for every episode, it feels like we hang out with you and know you guys better.
Yeah.
But I just think that the different topics doesn't match what the episode was about.
Yeah, that's true. We
Yeah.
go
And you
on
gotta
like
go off
tangents.
tangents.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to go off tangent, but maybe not title it that way because people are expecting, like.
I mean, I feel like okay, for example, the last one was how American are you?
Yeah.
Like even though you're talking about like your disdain about
Yeah.
the
Hey man, your homie
the-
said I said some real shit.
yeah the living shout out to Warren.
Yeah, Warren.
Yeah.
I
mean,
living in California, which technically can talk about like their discrepancies of living in America.
There was a couple episodes when we were just kind of airing out our disdain for the old gym.
oh yeah.
For anything.
But that's
No,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are doing great. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
And then
our last 2 episodes did really well,
Yeah.
minus like any type of like clip marketing.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the how American are you? I think it almost at 100. The how Asian are you is at 100.
Yeah, we just gotta keep talking about Asians being
just
Asian.
keep on talking. Yeah.
But we're not again.
Yeah.
We're not like the stereotypical Keshi listening to.
Hey. I've listened to some
all right,
Keshi,
all right,
okay?
All right.
Keshi's cool.
Seaside
Do you
Bakery.
listen to Keshi?
No, she doesn't.
No.
listen to
Okay.
anything.
What do you listen to? What are your
Taylor
top 3?
Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor
Okay, Taylor
Swift.
Swift's one.
Jonas Brother, and then Illenium.
And who?
Illenium.
Oh, Illenium. Okay.
You can't even call her basic. That's like such a weird mix of.
Are Jonas Brothers still coming out with new music? Or just like their old stuff?
Their old stuff. I think their last album was back in 2020.
Is it the I'm a sucker for you? Is that the last album?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. And you're still stopping the album?
Yeah.
Okay, but Taylor Swift's like still coming out with new music then.
Yeah.
So because
Eras tour
you're
was the
a
best.
Swiftie, are you also a Chiefs fan?
I don't watch football. No.
But do you claim them?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no one explains the game to me. This guy doesn't watch sports.
You make it to the other end.
Yeah.
And that's
Or
it.
you
Yeah.
can't. You kick it between the
Yeah.
forks.
Through brute force.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't have that attention span.
And
to
then
sit
you get
it.
through
Here's the thing. She
head
says she doesn't follow sports, but she wants to watch the most boring sport in America.
Baseball?
Baseball.
No, but everybody wanted to watch it.
It is terrible.
I've
Have you
never
been to a
been-
baseball game?
yeah.
See,
It's pretty fucking boring, right?
everyone's
It's pretty
been
boring.
everyone's
It's pretty
been
fucking
to
boring.
a
It's pretty
baseball
fucking
game,
boring.
but I never
You
been to
never
one.
been to one,
Never,
yeah.
not even once, because you
Boring
refuse
as
to.
fuck.
We'll go with other people.
I went once, and I'm like, I used to play baseball, so I know how boring the
You
sport
actually
is.
played baseball?
Yeah, I was a shortstop because I'm short. No, I'm just kidding. But
No, I thought you were track and field.
I did track and field. I did
So
every sport.
elementary or
Elementary. And middle.
Okay.
I did every sport. I was in basketball because I was one of the taller
Oh, yeah, you
dudes
were.
in my grade, and then I stopped growing.
Hey, it's okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're taller than the girls, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Yeah.
taller than the girls. Shout
But I
out.
want the. What you don't want the Amazon? You don't want to be the Android 18 Krillin relationship?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want that.
You want that?
Yeah, like
You-
a 6'2",
you gotta-
like a 6'2".
You gotta get like patella surgery then. You gotta get tall.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I
good. I don't
guess
care.
so.
Yeah.
So you want to see a baseball game?
Yeah,
So would you clean the Dodgers since you're from LA? They just won the World Series.
I wanted to be at that game.
No, that was in New York.
Or I wanted to watch it.
Oh,
I haven't
you could have
watched
watched it.
You could have watched it.
I
No
know.
one's forcing you not to
Yeah,
watch.
just go on your phone. Just stream
Hell
it.
yeah. You make it sound
But
like
it's
you're
different.
literally what
But
you're
it's
grown
but
ass
it's
women, bro.
Not the same as being at a game, whether it's like an Angels
Yes, it
game
is.
or like
It's the same shit. Yeah.
What about a
different.
baseball game that you want to see? Like, what allures you to want to watch a baseball game?
Well, a lot of people said it's fun.
So it's FOMO.
It's FOMO, yeah.
It's-
Because
okay.
I've been to a Lakers game. I've been to a football game.
And you didn't like any of them. You said it was
Oh
both
yeah,
AKH and
like
Liverpool.
Lakers game. Like, how was your experience there?
It was
like,
cool.
Like personal in terms of like being around whoever you were and also watching the game.
Yeah, it was fun to be part of the crowd.
Okay.
It was hard to like look back and forth though. I like
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
but overall it was cool.
Okay. Aside from watching
Yeah.
the game, what did you do at the Laker game?
We drank
Mhm.
and then we ate food and then we watched it.
Okay.
It was like fun
that's
vibe,
exactly
chill
what
vibe.
you do for a baseball
I
game.
know, but
Yeah.
I've never
And
been
the football
But I've
game.
never been to a
Yeah.
baseball
And you
game.
also said that game was boring as hell.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
Because
didn't.
everyone was injured.
No, I said that.
LeBron was injured. He wasn't playing. But his chain, I could see it from
Oh yeah, we saw him. from the
fucking
crowd.
nosebleed. It was shining.
Oh, that was true.
His chain was crazy, dude.
Just take yourself
No,
baseball
but
game, man.
you said it was boring.
You just want that 7
You said it
stretch?
was boring. So you didn't enjoy it. You said I would
wa-
never do it again.
I was
in your
never
words.
saying never
You said
would
I
again.
would never.
Oh, that
do
was
it.
cool. It was one of my check, like what
But
bucket list.
you said I wouldn't do that again.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't.
Go back to that another Laker game because you're like I've been there, done that. Checklist.
Yeah,
go.
but I want to do something else.
So you want to go
Yeah,
to a baseball
so you
game?
didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You
Yeah.
didn't enjoy the experience.
And also, she
Yeah.
gets to watch obviously a winning team. She gets to watch
Yeah.
the Doyers.
yeah, but you didn't enjoy neither of this. You went to a Chargers game. You said it was boring, and
That
you
one-
didn't enjoy it. We didn't even say. You know what's so bad?
we were just
went in,
drinking tequila the whole time.
and then we never even watched the game. We were just in the bar area the whole time.
This is just them guys. I'm just
Yeah.
letting you
I
know.
mean,
Yeah. So you didn't like 1 or 2. What makes you think you like number
maybe
3?
3 would be better.
And it's like literally the most boring sport ever invented.
I think it's boring to watch. I think it's
It
fun
is
to
very-
play. I'm
yeah.
the reverse with basketball. I think it's fun to watch. I think it's boring to play.
Yep.
That's just my
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else is on your bucket list? So baseball game is one. What else is something that you would want to experience or?
I
get
want to
into?
do, but I keep on checking out skydiving.
You want to go? I'm totally
Are you
down.
down?
I've been trying. Oh my god, my fucking camera died. Fuck.
All right, pause.
Pause.
Let's see if I can just go wide. We're still rolling, guys. Hello. We're just gonna go wide and see what's up, and just get
Last
all
question.
three of us. Yeah. We just gotta go close together.
You guys can come over here.
Yeah.
Your short king wire might not extend. The short wire
Yeah, I
might
can
not
move
extend
over.
that.
No.
Yeah,
We just
we
have
good?
to. Yeah,
You
we're
good?
good.
You good?
We're good.
Are
We
we
just have to
good?
get real close. There we go. Like it's no problem. My camera can deal.
Die. We got like 2 more minutes.
I don't know. It's just my camera.
Yeah.
That's really it. But
It
I'm
is.
down to go.
You're down?
I've been trying to get people to go with
Because I
me.
actually bought a Groupon back when I was 23.
It has to have expired.
Okay.
by now.
No. But then the thing that got me, I went there, right? We signed the it was asking us to sign the waiver. It was it was with me and my other coworkers. And then it was like, oh, if you die, you just sign your life. Sign on it.
Yeah.
And then that scared me, and I was like, never mind. You guys go.
Can you get life insurance before you go?
We already have life insurance.
You don't have life insurance.
I thought I do.
You do not. So
Oh.
can you at least get that
yeah.
before you go? Because
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to pull up in the McLaren in this bitch, and it'd be
It's
nice.
like-
Because Kelvin's not into that.
Hey, she was a good
He was
person.
a good person.
No,
Y'all know
I'm
what
not
these
stupid.
six-
Dude, trust- I've been trying to get people to go, and everyone's been weaning out. I'm
No.
hella down. You tell me like when and where, and I will go.
I was gonna do it in
San Diego or
It's like
Encinitas.
next
the
next
nearest one.
Saturday.
Yeah,
for a birthday.
if you want.
Can you get life insurance like tomorrow? Like
No, I always wanted to do it, but I'm always so scared.
What are you scared of? Like
Dying.
Okay.
No.
The thing is, though, is that obviously, if you don't do the training or the AFA,
you get strapped behind.
You
somebody.
will be
you're
strapped.
tandem with someone.
So
Yeah.
you have 4 shoots actually. You have your shoot. You have your backup.
And
Yeah.
then you have two
Instructors.
Because one of my
emergencies.
friends, one of theirs didn't come up, and they were
Yeah.
freaking out.
But then but you have like others.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 3 more. You have 4 chances.
Yeah.
But I would want to do it where there's a good view, not just like
Right.
oceanside.
No, I get it.
You know?
But okay. The thing is, like, one of my clients told me this because he's been skydiving multiple times. Is that like if you're tandem with someone, that person isn't trying to die either.
Yeah.
True.
So and then they jump for a living. Like they do it multiple. Like, can you imagine? Like that's
Yeah.
what's your job? I jump off a plane. No, I'm hella down.
What if he's having one of those days where
Or-
he's just like he's been drinking, he just got a divorce, so he just like, this is it.
We gotta screen them before we go.
Hey man, pilots do that. You know, like there's a lot of instances where pilots would crash the plane because they were having some.
Really?
Yeah, you should go on YouTube. Look in the.
Well,
it's a
See,
really-
you're the dark part
it's
of
a
YouTube.
really
I know.
no, the
I have gone so. No,
No, that's too dark.
no, okay,
Yeah.
but I'm totally down. So if you just like, you have one person. If you really want to go, you have one person absolutely down.
Okay.
I will jump. I will even
he
jump
will do
first.
it. He'll do it.
I
Just
know.
get life insurance first.
Kelvin would never.
For him.
I would not do it,
Because
but
then I was like,
you
come, let's
please.
go.
No, hell no.
Or let's do bungee jumping.
No.
No. That's the one that's like a hell
Wait,
no.
why?
Because there's
That's
a lot of
scarier.
operator error in bungee jumping.
But you're tied to a rope.
You're
I'm more scared of whiplash.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you're trusting your life to a rope versus
Yeah,
four parachutes.
A big
Four
rubber
parachutes.
band.
Oh, I
and
see.
a trained professional
Okay. Yeah.
tandem to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
who's
Yeah.
not trying to die.
Yeah. It's dick to butt.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can't request a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so dick is dick to butt. No, I'm hella down. So skydiving.
Yeah. What kept you from doing skydiving?
Because all these freaking weenies that I keep asking won't do it. Well, technically, we were supposed to go last year to the bachelors that I hosted, and we paid for the bachelor.
Yeah.
And then, like, obviously, like everyone in the groom's party, like, doesn't have to go, but they can contribute to paying for the bachelor. So, a total of 5 of us were gonna go. And the thing is that you can't jump on a cloudy day because it's actually very dangerous to go through a cloud. So it was hella cloudy, and we kept getting a text saying it's like, oh, checking in an hour. And then after they said, oh, we're not doing any jumps today, so I got a full refund. So that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And then to all my friends in Hawaii, that went to Hawaii with me, Leanna, I tried to go. None of y'all were down.
near the volcano.
No, we were in Maui.
Oh, can you jump near the volcano, or is that too dangerous?
No, I think that's
Well,
can't jump through cloudy. You know, so I'm down. You have one person.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a third person? You don't have to. He doesn't have to go.
I'm not gonna go to that shit.
I think my cousins are down.
No,
There
they're
you
not. Who, the Rizzler?
Don't call him that.
Hey, the fuck? There's no
so
fucking
then
way
me,
he'd be down.
me and my cousins, we always have like a cousins trip every year. So
that
then
never
Okay.
happens.
we go.
That
Where was
never
this year?
Huh?
Where was this year?
This year
Never
didn't happen.
What
But
happened last year?
Last year was Austin, Texas.
That was 2 years ago.
You went to Austin, Texas last year?
That was 2 years ago.
Was it 2
That
years
was
ago?
2 years ago.
Then we went to where was it? Portland.
That was last year?
It was Portland. I think Portland was 2022 or 2021.
Yeah.
Austin.
Austin was 22.
Was it really?
What was
2022?
last year?
Nothing.
Last year we didn't do a cousin
Yeah.
trip.
Dang.
Dang.
What was the year before
2020?
Seattle? Nothing.
Before Seattle, we did something else.
No, nothing.
What was this year?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
You have 2
Did I?
months.
No, I know. I need to reach out.
Really?
No, I was supposed to go to Chicago, but I didn't have time.
Chicago's pretty fun. Yo, I blacked out.
No,
Chicago.
we were supposed to have a New York trip, but one of them.
Oh, you did go to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
when
That was
you
supposed to be. That
injured
was
the cat.
That was the New York trip. That was supposed to be a cousin trip, but then
Yeah.
our cousins didn't come through.
You had one cousin go through then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
So
he
it's
didn't
like
go
what?
through.
What? You, your sister, and one cousin?
It's usually me, my sister, and 2 cousins. So us 4.
But only you and your sister went.
Yeah.
Because the
Okay.
Rizzler couldn't make it.
Okay. Which is fine.
Yeah.
He's risen it up, man. He's doing his
Shout out.
thing, man.
Hit me up, by the way. I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
He wants to
genuinely.
too.
No,
Maybe
but-
next week. Can you
Genuinely.
invite him for your
Yeah,
birthday?
but he'll be down to jump, skydive though.
Okay,
Can
let's,
you-
Both of them.
let's do it. I will jump first. I don't care.
Hey, you
No,
should-
they've
you should-
all been before. I'm just the only
Whoa.
one
you,
that
you got
haven't.
you know
Yeah.
you got to collect the Eskimo bros for that dive, and you guys gotta hold hands, just fucking, and she gotta be in the middle,
do the little thing.
and she gotta be in the middle, just fucking spitting.
This is not happening, though. No.
No.
Okay, one more thing on your bucket list that you want to check out.
One more bucket list. I want to go to Europe.
Where in Europe?
I want to go to Spain.
You said I want to go to.
Hit me up. Like, forget this guy. Oh my god. You know,
say
like,
what you wanted to say. Say what you wanted
No,
to
I
say.
can't.
You want to go Belgium, right?
No, I want to go Europe.
oh, you want to go?
Yeah, yes. You want to go to see the locals in Belgium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you want?
Yeah, I was just trying to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want
Just
to
go
Europe.
I'll bleep that
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to Europe.
Yeah.
And I want to go to Spain because of the cheetah
We are
girls.
trying to go. I know you're not trying to go tomorrow,
Barcelona?
but we will be there the week of the 7th.
Are y'all for sure?
We're gonna try to get tickets, but she already took that week off.
I took 3 weeks off of July.
Yeah.
I'll do the Euro trip part.
Do the Euro trip. We're gonna go Spain. I want to go to Barcelona, Madrid.
Me too.
Hey,
And
I can
then I
only
want
do
to go to
that 1 week
Belgium.
because I gotta be here.
Yeah, he has this whole thing to run.
Yeah, I can't do your 3-week shit. But
I have 3 weeks off.
Again, him overhead here, me. Me?
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
By the way, you need to invoice me. You didn't invoice me yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, Spain was actually going to be my 2-week trip next year.
Oh shit, when?
I don't know.
Oh.
I never planned like.
Oh, you
it
just
has
have like
to-
a budget.
Yeah.
You just like budget for the trip.
I just do like I always like to travel for 2 weeks every year. I got that from one of my clients. So I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's why last year was Japan when we all went.
Not Japan.
What's this year? Italy.
Italy.
Yeah. So you want to do? I want to go to Barcelona really bad because it's one of like the top skate cities.
I wanted to recreate the cheetah girl scene. You know about cheetah girls?
The strut if you wanna.
Yep.
Free your
Yeah. There you go.
It's fucking Disney Channel quacks over here.
Yeah, man.
You never grew on Disney Channel? Not once.
No, I didn't.
See?
Wow.
I was Nickelodeon because SpongeBob wasn't that big.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Okay.
What was the other one? Timmy Turner, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
That was sick. Hey Arnold was kind of whack.
Invader Zim.
Invader Zim was cool.
Invader Zim was
It's
hard.
ahead of its time, I would say.
Okay. So like, is Spain's another? What's another 2 places in Europe that you want to go to? Have you ever been to Europe?
No.
Let's fucking go.
No, the
So,
first
2 other places.
travel or international travel was with you in Japan.
Ever.
Yeah.
You
I
went to Vietnam. You went to Thailand
like
when you were young.
as a kid, right? Like,
Oh, as an adult.
As an adult,
Like
that was
to
the
do
first-
your own thing.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are other 2 places you want to go to in Europe?
Maybe like you already went Italy, and
Okay.
then like
Czechoslovakia.
So you
I
can-
actually want to go.
Turkey.
I want to go to Prague.
Turkey.
a lot of people go to Portugal.
Poland.
Oh no, I
I
want
wanna
to
go
go
to
to Greece. I want to go to Greece,
Denmark. Wait, I mean, Netherlands.
Yeah.
like
The skate
Santorini
parks.
and.
But if you do that
Mykonos.
northern western side, you can hit everything through the train. So from Amsterdam, it's like 2 hours to Belgium, and then another 2 to 3 hours, and then you hit
to
Paris.
Paris. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We can totally do it.
Just
Yeah.
a curved line.
You trying to see who was in Paris?
Yeah.
You know who was in Paris?
You know who's in Paris? All right.
All right. Beep that out.
I don't get it.
Dang. Okay. I have like one follow-up question, but I totally forgot now because we were just like, I'm like so on. Like she got me on skydiving, and then she put me on Spain. I'm like, hit me up. 'Cause I'm totally
You plan it. We're not good at planning.
What's a
I
one,
love planning.
All right. What's a one piece of advice you would give? We answered that. If you were to talk to your 20-year-old self, what's one piece of advice you would give?
Yeah.
One piece of advice.
And then I'll give her a piece of advice. So you first, and then I'll go.
Okay.
I think for me, I think my advice for my younger self was just don't be afraid and just do you. Because I was always afraid of what people would say or judge of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So I was always like the work hard, study hard, didn't do anything fun kind of gal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your
Yeah, what's your advice?
counter
Go
argument?
to the gym consistently.
Oh, yeah.
Because you started
I know I just started in
a
2011.
long time ago.
It started when we started dating, but
Okay.
What
Yeah.
happened? Why did you stop?
Are you very
No,
like
I-
wishy-washy?
Yeah.
I was like squatting 135 for like 10 years until you met me. Then that's when I did more.
Oh, so you just stayed at a certain weight.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just
Why?
didn't push myself hard.
Why?
Still don't.
Because it's
Still don't.
Ignore
hard.
him.
It's
Why?
hard.
Okay.
No, because it hurts.
It hurts.
Because she would hip thrust like yesterday. She would hip thrust like comfortably on her phone, like just doing that.
No,
and
like,
then I'm like, nah, we're adding another plate to that shit.
Like I don't like feeling super pain or
Yeah, she doesn't
sore
like the
after,
workout pain.
after every workout.
That's
Or during the workout
that's
pain.
what
No,
your diet's for.
but
She doesn't
during-
like exerting effort during her workout.
no, but during the workout, I do it till I feel it, but not to the point of pain.
That's the threshold of like,
Okay.
all right, let's chill.
Let me ask this on,
Yeah.
on like a base level.
Yeah.
Ignore it. Like, what are your goals in terms of like trying to stay like in like in the fitness realm.
I know. So my goal was always to be fit.
What's fit for you?
So the
Damn,
reason,
we're like totally being trainers.
I know. Because the thing with
The sales process.
I know.
What's your why?
I've been with my I've been with my coach because she coaches a lot of bikini.
Okay.
Is it competitor?
Competitors,
Yeah.
And then I told her I want to do that, but I don't have a timeline.
Okay.
I want to like slowly get there.
So you do eventually want to compete.
Yeah.
Or you just want to like say that so that you can get your body to that level and just like float around there.
For me, I think I want to know that my body can get there.
Okay.
And then be able to gain weight and go back to that, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
then for me, the thing is that when I have kids in the future, I don't want to be one of the girls that kind of like lose
Blow
your
up.
figure. I want to barely show and still bounce back.
Yeah.
That's my
Which is
ultimate
very
goal.
possible.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like
Yeah,
experts
but
I
then-
find like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is I haven't really achieved that goal yet since I started it. decades
Okay,
ago.
that's my follow-up question.
Yeah.
Like with your training now, like have you seen that progress or that step forward to like wanting to be kind of bikini prep level?
Yeah. Well, my coach said that I can get there by summer or fall next year. It's attainable now. Before it was like, a couple years. So she thinks
No, she's saying, have you seen enough progress with your coach where you're like, that's possible, or have you been in the same spot you've been
Have
since
you
January?
seen any changes?
I feel like I have seen changes. It can go either way. I think I could get there, but I have to be very disciplined with my nutrition.
That's my
follow-up. My workout.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how like good do you think your diet is?
This sales pitch, man, is
I know, like don't forget. No, I know. Freaking like dude, it's just like the trainer in me.
Train with Sid.
man.
What are some obstacles?
Train with Dr. Six Pack.
No, you don't train with me because you don't listen to me.
It's like-
so yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so you want to feel good before your pregnancy, and then you.
So this dress that you've been.
Hey, I can fit my wedding dress, okay?
No, that's like the most common thing. Women come like, "Oh, I want to fit in this dress. I fit in high school." I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't fit in my high school
No,
clothes."
the number one most common thing that girls want to get rid of is the arm jigglies.
Yeah.
No, that's not my problem. My arms are good. It's just the belly and the back fat.
That's your diet.
So my question is, does that goal come from within? Is it your goal or is it my goal that I'm
We're
imposing
solely
on you?
trainers right now, dude.
No. Because here's the thing, right? Like
Hey, you can't lean.
I am motivated
There you go.
as fuck because that comes from within.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something I want to do.
But your career depends on it.
No. Come on.
Not necessarily.
Not
Yeah.
really. Not
It
really.
helps tremendously.
Yeah, it does help.
But technically,
Especially for me, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah.
for you, it seems like it's something that it's being imposed on you. And if you were left to your own devices and I just disappeared, right?
yeah,
You'd be chill with just doing the if it fits your mouth kind of macros. Like you'd be happy eating wherever you want and just go to Orange Theory once a week and just feel like you're doing something. Is that true?
Not really.
What do you mean?
I don't think so. Because then I actually enjoy working out now too.
Yeah, but it's
just not
only
to- not
for
to
the
the
mental side. Like you want to do activity, but you don't have goals where like I want to hit 225 on the squat. I want to grow my legs a certain way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
want to
more
have
of
a certain waistline.
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
visible
my
abs.
mindset's different where I want to continue maintaining muscle
Okay.
and just losing the fat.
But if you're not happy with your physique, right? Why are you maintaining it? Is what I'm asking.
Because right now I like how I look, but just get rid of all the fat.
But you don't like
Which
the way
is-
That's
you
also
look.
diet,
Yeah.
That's a diet. So
Yeah.
I think I know
So
I need
there's
to work
no
on the diet.
maintaining if you're not happy with where you're at right now. Right, it's like a poor
But-
person who makes 20K. Nothing wrong with making 20K.
No, but the thing
you
is-
make like 20K a year, and you're
Yeah.
like, I want to be rich, but I also just kind of work this job where I'm chill
I guess
with this.
it's just more of a lot of girls don't want to lift heavy weights because they don't like how muscular
But
they look.
you know that's not true.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
it. Like,
You've been
there's
doing
no
it, yeah.
excuse for
Yeah,
that.
science has proved like
I
that's not the
think
case. You're
I'm
not
just
gonna
more
get like
afraid of being
us.
injured.
No.
Because when I lift with you guys, I know I'm safe because there's someone telling
Okay,
me
one, you've never lifted with me.
Yeah.
Let's put that.
Yeah.
You lifted next to me.
That
and you
doesn't
told me-
count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Yeah.
Okay.
Does not count.
So with Kelvin, lifting with Kelvin, he'll tell
Barely.
me he'll push me and tell me if my form is wrong, right? But when I was lifting on my own in Santa Monica, I would try to hit my numbers and then I'll like hurt
But
my
you
back.
have machines.
I know, but it's like, yeah.
Like,
but I also get it, like, you know, when you're not accompanied by someone monitoring your form.
It's
the fear of hurting yourself because you're on your own.
So it's for you, is that you need someone there watching you for accountability. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Because there are, you could grow your glutes with a hip thrust machine.
Yeah,
the
which
margin
is what
of
I'm
error,
doing now.
right? But I'm saying that for you to see progress and to be motivated, you need to be in an environment where people are telling you to do it.
Yeah, which is why I go to
So
Neo
it's
Boot
not
Camp.
coming internally, is what I'm saying. Is a societal or something imposed upon you.
Yeah.
So you don't want it bad enough, and that's fine, which is cool, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm also gonna ask this though, because since y'all are together, like, how come you don't just coach her?
I did.
He refuses to.
She doesn't listen to me.
Hold on.
She doesn't listen.
Okay, so like, you say that, right? So like, what's the issue with him coaching you? Like, dictating everything. Like everything.
Yeah.
Like training, diet, everything. Like, what's the opposition here?
The only opposition is that I think is with the food. He's like mean.
How many programs have I written you now that has worked for?
Yeah.
I won't say hundreds. I haven't had dozens of clients.
Yeah.
But the hard thing is that, like, we would work out together, and then when it comes to the diet, you're more lax, but you expect me to not be lax, but it's hard.
But we have different macros.
Yeah, then you who eat Pizza Hut on weekends, and he said I can't eat it.
Because it doesn't
But then
fit
that's on your self-control.
I know.
Though.
So then
See,
I
like,
have no self-control.
I'm a little bit of the same. Like, I'm not dating anyone right now, but then, like, I'm not going to falter if, like, it doesn't fit my macros. Right. I'm very, like, strict with my diet, so
which I respect that.
Yeah. So why aren't you like that?
Yeah.
Because I like food too much.
Okay, but if that's the argument,
tempted,
then why aren't you eating 260 grams of protein a day too?
I think I'm eating.
No, because you're saying that my diet affects yours, right? But how come you aren't eating super high protein?
I am.
No, you're not. You pick and chooses.
I do 150 grams. Yeah.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do track.
Okay.
Loosely, but she goes out with her friends, and then she goes to have happy hour, and weekends are completely.
Which again, it's fine.
Which is fine. It's a lifestyle, so you don't want it enough, is what I'm saying. Which is fine.
Yeah.
You just gotta be honest with yourself and be like, I'm cool with the way I am.
My whole thing is like, like, if you are already dating a trainer, like, just might as well just get trained by him if you think he's good.
No, he makes me hire my own trainer.
Because she doesn't listen to me. You've been through 8 programs that you're like, no, I don't want to do strength. I want to do hypertrophy. No, this is too much burn. I want to go do a hybrid. And then
do you think it's the fact that y'all are together that makes it a little bit harder? That's what I think too.
No, I think it's the way he trains me is different from his clients.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You've seen how I train my clients. It's the same way.
Tell us it.
You're
what do you think?
You're a good friend.
No. He's fine with training clients. There's nothing wrong with it. Like,
have you seen him train me though?
It's the same way.
No, not really.
I trained you the way I trained your friend who you referred to.
Because at the old gym, when y'all were like working out together, like, I'm with a client. When I'm with a client, I don't really pay attention to anything else. Yeah. That's it.
You have your numbers for the week, and I go, let's go hit it. And then I don't let you fail. If you fail, I spot you. That's it. The same shit.
No, this was like Patrick Swayze and goes like, you squat like this.
No, I don't do that. I'm usually 3 feet behind you with my arms crossed.
Which is normal.
It's the same way. So I'm just like,
But do you think it's because of that? Because y'all are together that it makes it a little bit difficult to kind of follow like a strict program? Or is that on your own accord that like, oh man, like I just want to have fun and eat whatever and eat Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with pizza.
And then how many times do you go to the gym a week? In the last
4.
year. In the last year, on average.
I go 4.
You do not go 4.
I go 4. You want to look at my 24-hour fitness? Yeah. You can look at it.
The last month. She tracks it, but
I track it. Like, I go to 24-hour fitness. The only way is because I commuted from Santa Monica. I had nothing else to do for 2 hours. But you can say that my intensity probably wasn't as good enough.
Your frequency was low whenever something came up, and something always does, right? Then like this sounds like an argument now.
It is, but this is fun.
This is
so like when she was
I'm not counseling anything.
No, when she was prepping for a test, there was 2 months where she's like, no, I can't work out. I gotta prep for my test, right? There's so like how there's always something in life, right?
Yeah.
Where you gotta just work around it. You gotta like nut up and just make time for it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So you're never gonna have that perfect stretch of your year where there's nothing going on other than working out, because you always have something going on.
Right.
And for her, it's like whenever something comes up, she would use that excuse to not go. This is more important. I gotta handle this. Like I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Right. And then when she quit her job, there was a week where she was just going out with every one of her coworkers as a goodbye party. Didn't work out at all. And then last week she was like, "Oh, I gotta meet all my bridesmaids." Didn't work out at all. So like something always happens, you know. And it's just like for us, like even though we had a full day of clients, we still work out because it matters, because you have numbers to hit.
Well, we also work here.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
but
us like work and working out.
That's true. It is easier because we work in the gym.
No,
right?
but you guys both have different goals. Like you both have numbers to hit. You guys both want to.
And that's what I'm saying. Your internal desire isn't as strong as ours, so your results don't show because you don't want it as bad. It needs to come from you. It can't just be me body shaming you every day.
Oh, that's another thing.
See. So I am right. So it's the fact that you guys are like. It's the fact that y'all are together.
Yeah, he wouldn't body shame his clients.
No.
I
do. Yeah, I do. All the fucking time.
Also, his client pool is very interesting. Mine are all very normal.
Yeah.
His are a plethora of interesting people.
Yeah, I body shame my clients.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Fair.
Yeah, so I think it's the fact that y'all are together. There's just like, you know, there's a sense of comfortability that like you could listen to him, but at the same time you're like, which is fine.
Yeah, it's cool. I do think I'm better than your coach in terms of exercise programming, though, because 30 rep sets, I don't think they're effective. Yeah, but which is fine. But if you enjoy that style, and it gets you there, sure. Yeah.
But there's also like the sense of immediacy. For example, like your guys' wedding is next year, so like technically you have to be ultra proactive now.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you? For the most part?
Okay. Yeah.
Holidays are coming up. How are you going to tackle that?
We're not having Thanksgiving.
You're not?
We're not?
Well, my side family, no. Just your side.
I am.
So we're
I do cardio to make up for it.
Yeah, we'll do cardio. Yeah.
I am leaning out like crazy. There's no we.
Yeah, see? Because holidays is hard for everyone.
Yeah.
Because of drinking, there's excess food.
Yeah, you just work out and do more cardio. There's more time now because, for us, there's more time because, you know, training is kind of seasonal for some trainers.
Guess what? I can come here after work to work out.
And you have no excuse now. You literally have
I'm like so close.
private gym to work out.
Which you see me more often.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
In terms of like the most immediate goal, let's say like within the next 1 to 3 months, what's your current like fitness goal?
I want to be able to work out from up like full body again.
Okay.
Just rehabbing some shit.
Yeah.
Say that. Yeah.
Okay. And then you started already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it feels fine?
Yeah.
Like, what is it just uncomfortable, or is it like
painful.
because
it's
like you have
It's just painful.
It's painful. Like I was doing chest press with just the lowest 10 pounds. It was painful.
It's detraining, right? And then she also doesn't push herself because she was about to give up, and I was like, no. You gotta go do the one that converges, not just the one that strict presses.
Yeah.
Because you don't train the range, you're not gonna ever get that bad, right?
Okay.
So he's all about full ROM. This man right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it like just shoulder flexion alone? It's just like,
Yeah, everything hurts. Like
even just doing that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that on camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go all the way up. Don't stop midway. We don't need that. Smoke.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
goals is to be able to get back to my
full body.
Do you feel like it's difficult because your circle of people around you aren't into fitness? You have one friend who's really fit.
I don't believe in that at all, but okay, go ahead.
You have one friend who's really fit. Shout out to you. You are fit.
Okay. Shout out to that
white man. No, but the white man chasing friend is fit because she works out a lot.
Okay,
but
shout out to you. I don't know who you are.
Everyone else is not fit, and they constantly sabotage your diet by going out, and because they don't care about their physique. They don't
product of environment.
Yeah, environment.
Like,
but I don't think I spend too much time with those.
But do you make it? Is it harder because there's no one? I mean, other than me, who doesn't work? Because you think my way of motivating you doesn't work. But there is no other girl in your life who's like, hey, we should go to the gym, man. We should like work out. We should like, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't have that push.
No, I think it, like you said, has to be a personal thing. So I just have to incorporate it because I don't do well working out with different people either.
But would you say it's easier if you had a circle of people who are like, oh, we gotta go to the gym today.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Do you need camaraderie?
I think so, but it doesn't have to be the same place.
Yeah.
It'd be like if like one of my friends is like, oh, today's leg day, but I'm doing leg day wherever they are, and then I have to do leg day to like just hit it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I don't need like every
Person
one of
to
my girls
do.
to be doing it with me
Well,
at the same
like,
time.
at least
No.
one other person.
So you would
It doesn't
want like a
help.
text like, hey, like let's make sure we hit leg day today.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. For me, I just know that I need to do it sometime within my
Okay.
day.
Are you hitting legs tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yes.
All right, I'm gonna text you.
Yeah.
Let's hit legs.
She'll be here,
I'll
right?
be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Who do you sing at 5:30? Michelle?
No, she moved to Tuesday.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So who's your Monday slot now?
Right now it's open because I have car troubles. So like whenever that's done, then I'll
got
head
it.
back here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But are you
I'm
trying
here
to fill
4:30.
that? You're trying to fill that slot, the 5:30 now, because she's permanently Tuesday.
no. She just moved it. Yeah.
Oh, because of your car thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
it.
Okay.
That's really it.
I got it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Car troubles, guys. That's about it.
Yeah, because you guys don't sub. He can't buy a new car.
Please sub.
He can't.
I could afford it. I just
like-
don't want to. Yeah, that's the one takeaway that I got from this whole prep, because I realized that not eating out like saves you a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was like, I'm gonna keep this going. Well, not the bodybuilding prep. I'm upping my carbs, but
Yeah.
I'm keeping the ultra consistent diet.
Meal prepping on your own.
Yeah.
Cook on your own. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And we need to make that smash burger. It looks good.
You should
Yeah,
make
smash
it.
burger, yeah.
See, that's a meal
Yeah.
that you can make.
Yeah.
Like diet doesn't be boring. Do you think dieting is boring?
Yes, because we eat the same thing every day.
And it's consistent, and it gets
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Chicken breast, ground beef, and egg whites.
Okay, well, okay. Like I always say that there's always like a healthier version of whatever food that you like. What's a food that you would want to ideally eat almost every day? And then we can try to see if there's a healthier version of that.
I like
You
eating
better not
pho.
say pho. Like
Noodles.
Get the fuck out of here.
Noodles. There's zoodles, and there's
No, I tried the diet noodles. Oh
the
my
diet
god.
noodle, the
It makes,
Japanese,
yeah, it makes you super gassy. It's
Okay.
not cool.
because it's supposed to bloat you. It's supposed to keep
Which
you
is
full.
why, like for me, my favorite cuisine is Vietnamese food. So any type of like noodles with fish sauce, right? But fish sauce is used
You can
with
do,
a lot of like. It has a lot of sugar for the fish sauce to taste
The carbless noodles.
You could do
the
like
high fiber.
it's
like,
not egg roll. What was it? Spring rolls.
good. Yeah,
You can make healthy spring rolls.
I do. That's like my cheat meal.
What makes it a cheat meal? You can make it.
I wrap it with whatever protein and we dip it in.
what time?
We're like
Oh, we're
that's
hell
better.
Yeah.
over.
It's fine. We have a guest. It's
Yeah.
fine. We're just pressing you right now.
I know. I'm like being interrogated.
Yeah, because we're trying to like also help you.
Yeah, we're trying to help you
Yeah,
out.
thank
yeah,
you.
I don't know what like
Thank you.
what's his influence in all this. I'm also just wondering.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because again, like we don't expect a lot of people to be ultra dedicated, but at the same time, we're here to also help people.
Because for me, I like lifting weights and everything, but I'm not like into.
Mic
like,
closer.
I'm not into like competing either.
Which is
like,
fine.
Which is fine.
You know,
don't
like
have to.
sometimes I'm like lifting 225 is really good
but it's
for
more
me. I don't need to do
understanding,
more.
like, in order to make these changes that you say, like, you want to be fit or
Physiologically,
you
yeah.
want to be able to, like train your upper body properly again, like, you
Yeah.
have to put in, like, the work for it
Yeah.
with the intensity
Right.
and the diet, you know? If you're trying to lose the fupa.
Because like you look at like your career, right? Like you got to where you are in your career because you worked a certain
Yeah,
path.
so I
Yeah.
achieved those
But you
goals.
can't
So now
expect-
fitness will be my
no,
next
but I'm
goal.
saying you can't expect to be the pinnacle of like the girls that you look at who are hella fit. They work their asses off to
Yeah.
get to that point, right?
Yeah.
And they lift super heavy for the most part. Well,
Yeah.
they squat like mid 200 for reps,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
they're lifting their ass is big because they lift heavy,
Yeah.
right? So you can't expect to get there without any of the work. That would
Yeah.
be like you saying, I want to make 200K, but I only want to work at McDonald's. Well, actually, McDonald's managers make a lot of money
There you
now.
go.
Never mind, I digress.
Hey, In-N-Out managers make 6 figures.
Yeah,
so
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
So it's just like, I don't know.
Anyways,
What's your New Year resolution for fitness?
I want to.
So that way
We'll bring her back
That
for-
way we
for the end of
know.
the year.
I know.
That way
So-
we could for next year's episode we'd be like, you said all these things and you didn't do any of them.
well, I think
just
for
name
like
one.
the
Just name
previous
one.
year.
Just
no, I
name
think
one.
for 2025, I want to be stage ready.
Okay.
Okay.
For what?
I don't know.
Just in
For
general?
what? For
Like-
stagecoach? For
Like
what
wedding,
fucking-
for Europe, for
stage? What stage
No.
are you talking about?
Or like just to be part of the bikini,
Like the Hamlet play
the
or-
bikini competition.
Okay.
So you want to do a bikini competition?
Yeah.
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
You gotta get
You
started
really-
now.
Yeah, you're kind of behind, but
My coach says I have until
You
fall. She
don't-
says at this trajectory.
I think she's just trying to keep her paycheck. But yeah, yeah, you know.
I have no comments because
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen the layout.
You can't just waltz your way into a show like that. But okay.
I mean, unless you want to.
Yeah, you'll be
no,
like
but I don't want to be like that. Dude.
You'll be like
then
that
I want to wait a couple years.
Okay, I mean not that long. Yeah.
All right.
I
think we're way over time, but you know what? Like, this is our first guest. Tracy, again, thank you for being our first guest for episode 60. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank y'all. You know, this is a little longer episode, but you know what? We're just having fun. And that's it. Yeah. Do you have any last words that you want to tell either? Hey, you could tell Kelvin or the camera. Or both.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on Last Minute Notice. And I think we answered the question today. There's a couple of your friends who are like, is he a simp behind closed doors? No. No. This is how we interact.
Man, I wish this ended. Like, I have thoughts about this. Like, I have so many comments about this.
This man has been with us in Japan for 2 weeks. That's how I act.
Yeah, that's just how we are.
That's just how I am.
No, this fool's like, baby.
No. When I get a mosquito bite on my eyeballs, I don't go be texting her.
I have thoughts about this, but the episode's ended. So, all right. Peace out, y'all.